Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah Olson and I live in Minnesota with my husband and our 3 children. I love to share about all things motherhood, homemaking, and homeschooling. Today we're pivoting a little bit, well, not too much because it's still on the topic of motherhood, and I'm sharing gift ideas for a 7-year-old girl. Now, I will try to keep this video pretty short and sweet. We'll see how it goes because I do tend to get a little more long-winded when I'm sharing recommendations and things like that. But I'm excited about all of the ideas I've compiled for you today. As always, I only like to share items that we truly own, truly use, or truly love. I am going to make a little bit of a caveat though for today's video's purpose because I have a gift on here, I think just one on my list that I haven't purchased yet, but I plan to purchase for my daughter for Christmas this year. So I did want to mention that one because I have not purchased it yet, and I'll let you know which one it is too. But everything I can possibly link down below, I will link down below in the description box for you to hopefully make your shopping trips or your online shopping trips a little easier. All right, let's jump in with this gift guide for a 7-year-old girl. My oldest, Sophie, is 7 years old. She has a wide variety of interests, so hopefully this will be very applicable to you. My first gift idea is an indoor hopscotch rug. I'm very excited about this, and since I had just mentioned earlier that one of the ideas is something that I haven't purchased yet, it's this one, an indoor hopscotch rug. I will insert, since I don't own it yet, I'll insert a picture here, and it's something I found on, I believe, Wayfair's website, but I'm sure there are a couple different versions of this floating around the web too. But I really am excited about an indoor hopscotch rug. I'm always looking for ideas to get energy out while we're indoors, especially in the winter time. And I think this is going to be really great, not only for Sophie, but for her 5-year-old brother. Soren's gonna love it too, especially as kids get older, they start to really understand how hopscotch works. And you can run and hop however you want on the little, grid that they have there for you, but it can get more complicated. You can do that game where you toss a rock or maybe a beanbag onto it, and then you have to skip that particular number. So there are a lot of ways to make hopscotch fun, and I'm looking forward to purchasing the indoor hopscotch rug this year. So that's the item I don't currently own. The rest of the items I believe, and I'll let you know if I'm wrong, but the rest of the items I do own. Okay, my next gift recommendation is this magazine. It's called God's Big World. So if you are gifting to a Christian family, or if you just want the 7-year-old that you are giving a gift to hear about God's world and current events and stuff from a biblical perspective, I think this is a really neat gift idea. God's Big World is a magazine that comes, I believe, 4 times a year, something like that, and it is so fun. This page I'm showing you here is talking about a little creature that likes to hide. There's a page about ants, a page about baseball, meet the geese police. I think these geese work at a prison or something like that. So very interesting stories are sprinkled throughout these God's Big World magazines, and you can use them, or the person you're giving it to, like her parent, can use it as a longer lesson to expand upon. There's like more text at the bottom with more interesting facts and stuff like that. There's always a little like 2-line or 1-sentence prayer. Pray, thank God for smart animals that keep people safe. So it really helps the child to process the world around them and all the interesting things that are happening. It's kind of that feel-good news. It's interesting stories and then news of like people being generous and helping each other. So I highly recommend getting a subscription to this God's Big World magazine. The next item on the list is a blank book or set of little blank notebooks. Now that might sound a little funny, but having blank notebooks is such a perfect open-ended activity or craft for young children, especially around the age of like 5 to 7 or a little older too. But regardless of if the 7-year-old that you're gifting to knows how to read and write very clearly, it is still wonderful for them to practice making little books about things they're interested in, and they don't have to put a lot of words. They can ask for help in spelling words. They can draw pictures instead of writing on all the lines on a page, stuff like that. We actually have other blank notebooks. I got these ones from either Amazon or a garage sale. I found a couple different sets over the years. But we also have another set that involves, and I'll insert a picture here if I can, it has a blank spot at the top for a picture for them to illustrate, and then some like wider ruled lines at the bottom. So I think that is such a fun way to encourage like learning about different topics or writing about different topics or just plain drawing. So a blank notebook is something that is, I think, an overlooked kind of gift. People think it's a little underrated just to get a blank journal or a blank notebook, but I think it's perfect. My next gift recommendation for a 7-year-old girl is a chicken coop Barbie set. It did come with a Barbie, I just didn't grab it. I feel like it's a trendy thing nowadays to do, you know, backyard homesteading, backyard farming, have backyard chickens. And so this is a really sweet little set. It actually came with a ramp too that I also didn't grab. I was just getting the pieces quickly. So it comes with some adult chickens, it came with some chicks. It doesn't come with eggs because those would be really tiny pieces, but it has an egg carton and a little ramp here. It comes with a Barbie, and she's got like a Love Peace Farm or something t-shirt on, and she has a little egg collecting basket. So it's a really sweet Barbie idea that I don't think a lot of people have in their collection. We have chickens, we love our chickens, especially Sophie. They are very special to her. So this is a very fun toy for her to play with. My next gift idea for a 7-year-old girl is a Guess Who type of game. That kind of game works really, really well around like ages 5 to 8. And Sophie and Soren have been loving playing a game called Who's That Dog? It's something I personally got from maybe a Scholastic book fair when I was a kid. I always brought it when I was a babysitter and a nanny and stuff like that. So I still hung on to that game. Unfortunately, I cannot find it online. I was looking all over. If I somehow miraculously can find it, I will link it down below. But otherwise, I will link Guess Who. Those kinds of games are perfect for this age. Another great game that makes a good gift idea is the card game Old Maid. I have loved playing Old Maid with Sophie and Soren, my almost 5-year-old and my 7-year-old. It has been a really good game for both of their ages, like that whole age range. Old Maid is like competitive and fun without being too hard, and it's definitely silly if you get a set that has kind of goofy pictures and stuff like that. So I will link that down below as well. I cannot get through a gift recommendation video, a gift guide, without mentioning the Yoto player. And if you've been around here for any length of time, I know I keep mentioning the Yoto player. That's because my husband and I almost weekly, probably weekly, talk about how grateful we are we have Yoto players and how smart of a purchase it was. So I have to mention the Yoto player. I have a link down below for you to get 10% off, but for those of you who don't know what it is, I'll just explain it quickly. The Yoto player is a wonderful screen-free option to listen to audio content, so audiobooks and music. Like if you've heard of J.J. Heller, like her lullabies, or Lori Berkner and her animal songs, or Raffi, of course, they all have cards that you can put into your Yoto player too, but of course it's mostly audiobooks. So this is The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. It's a retelling with great sound effects and stuff like that, and you just pop your Yoto card into the top of the player. We have minis, so this is the mini size player. It works perfectly, and I've written in blog posts and stuff about why we chose the mini over the regular size. But we're so glad we have the mini. We never have once felt we needed the regular size. These are great for on the go, for road trips with headphones because they have a headphone jack, and both of our older kids listen to the Yoto player during their 2-hour quiet time every day. So it is wonderful. It's great for their attention span, for their listening skills, reading comprehension, and then their vocabulary just skyrockets. So it is a wonderful gift idea, and like I said, I have a 10% discount down below for you, plus other videos linked for you if you're curious to learn more about the Yoto player, or I have blog posts as well where I talk about what our exact favorite cards are. My next gift recommendation for a 7-year-old girl would be a zoo membership. Now you could do a museum membership and stuff like that too, but I highly recommend a zoo membership just because it's so fun at this age to learn as much as you possibly can about different animals. It's a great screen-free family adventure for the whole family that you're gifting to. And if at all possible, I would recommend getting a membership that includes maybe an extra guest or an extra spot, because that way the family you're gifting to can invite, maybe if you're a grandparent, they could invite you, or they could invite a friend and stuff like that. So it's really fun to have a zoo membership. We love ours. It is so worth it. And I feel like that could benefit the entire family of the girl you are gifting to. I have a link down below in the description box where you can search for a zoo near you, or you could put in the address or the town of the girl that you're gifting to, so you know which zoos are in the area. So hopefully that helps you. This next idea is perfect for wintertime, and it is a warmie. You might have heard of warmies. They have a ton of variety, like so many different creatures. We have a frog, we have a Highland cow for Soren, my 5-year-old son, almost 5. And this is I don't know, a white snow leopard maybe? Some kind of leopard, and this is Sophie's. And a warmie is basically, it's pretty heavy. It has like some heavy pellets or material in it that makes it extra fun to snuggle with. But what you do is you heat it up in the microwave, and it just spins around or whatever in the microwave. The older versions of warmies, you had to like open it up and take a pouch out to warm the pouch. But these warmies, you just pop the entire thing in the microwave, and then it's like one of those heating pads where you just, you know, put it on a sore muscle or something. I have found that warmies are perfect on cold winter nights when the kids are feeling cold at night and they have all their blankets on, but they just need a little extra something to help them fall asleep. It's not like we keep our house super cold, but anyway, it's nice to have something warm and snuggly for those cooler nights. And then sometimes if children are having trouble falling asleep just because of they're worried about having bad dreams, or they are having a little stomach ache or sore muscles, because there are growing pains at this age, I love having the warmie. It's something you warm up for about 2 minutes in the microwave, so it's quick. Such a good gift idea, and there are like countless types of animals that you can look for with warmies. So I will link the warmies, either the warmies site down below or maybe their Amazon page for you. This next gift idea is a poppet gift idea. You've probably seen these. They are all over. I feel like there's keychains, everything. But this one's a little different. This is a poppet hundreds chart. And so it goes from 1 to 100. I love this because when our kids are playing with it, we keep it in our grab and go activities bin. I have a whole video all about that, but they are getting some math practice and just kind of making sense of numbers. It's 10 across and 10 down. And so it really helps them just to get a good concept for what 100 is. And this has the numbers on it, and so your child or whoever you're gifting to can practice counting too, or counting by tens or counting by fives. There's many ways to play with a hundreds chart, and it makes it extra fun and special, the fact that it is a poppet. This next gift idea is something we've loved for a long time for both of our older kids. This is a Cupkin brand sticker book. So Cupkin has a very good philosophy when it comes to sticker books. And yeah, I know this one looks pretty well loved. I think this is Soren's because I just grabbed it quickly. But these Cupkin sticker books have the stickers on one side and the scene on the right side. So it's very open and go. It's easy for your child to do in the car or at a restaurant without adult supervision or adult help. They are not removable stickers per se. It's still a pretty normal sticker book, but I love it so much. There are really cute scenes in this one especially. This is their animal habitats one. So for example, we've got the rainforest here. Where was the other one? The forest, maybe I showed you that one. Here is the desert. I just think it's so cute, and I love these Cupkin sticker books. They also, if the girl you're buying for is into dinosaurs or birds, they also have a dinosaur one and birds. So it's like this giant rectangle sticker book that faces more, it opens more horizontally, or the long ways, I guess. So this has been a wonderful thing for our family, and I think it would make a wonderful gift. This next idea is called Cats and Dogs. It's a 4-legged take on 4 in a row. So if your child knows how to play 4 in a row, it's pretty easy. And either way, it's easy to learn 4 in a row. Sorry, ours is a little dented, but I will see how I can tilt it to show you here. We keep this in our grab and go activities bin as well. It's great for in the car or at a restaurant, especially if you have 2 children who are waiting or an adult who is willing to play this game while conversing with other adults or something. But it's basically 4 in a row. The cats are the blue little circle magnets and the dogs are the orange, and they just place the dog on the certain square that they want and they take turns. So anyway, this is a really good travel game. I have found Sophie and Soren playing it on road trips and in the car. We honestly probably should just keep it in the car full time because it's a really good one to have. This is, let's see, Petite Collage, and Petite Collage is a really good brand for little magnetic toys and games like that. My final gift idea is a Sophie Mouse book or several Sophie Mouse books. We love Sophie Mouse in our family. We've loved these Sophie Mouse books for a long time, and not only because our oldest daughter is named Sophie, but that makes it more fun. It's a very simple and sweet, maybe not too simple. There's like drama that happens, but it's very like light drama, and the plot lines don't have anything too harsh or too scary or too suspenseful. It's just really cute little moments of everyday life with this mouse named Sophie, and then she has a friend named Winston, and who's the other one? I forgot. Hattie. And so they have little adventures in the forest, and I just love it. It's a really cute setting, cute characters, and even if the 7-year-old that you are shopping for doesn't read these on her own yet, I think they would be a wonderful gift anyway, because it's something that she can read with you as her parent, or with her parents, or with grandparents. So anyway, the Sophie Mouse books are a great series. I think there are at least 8 of them. There might be even more, but these are really sweet. I wanted to mention that although I've really enjoyed keeping a list on my phone for the past month or so of these gift ideas in anticipation of filming this video, there's always the chance that I forgot something. And so if I forget something, I will definitely link it down below, make a little note down below. So be sure to check out the links in the description box too. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you stick around, especially if you love motherhood content and homeschooling content. You can stay up to date with me over on Instagram. It's at Hannah B. Olson, and that's where I post a lot of our day in the life stuff. If you do want to see more day in the life content, I recently did Vlogtober, so I did daily vlogs every day of October, and you can go check out that playlist too to see what everyday life looks like for us. I also have an email list that you can join, and that's where I share what is new on the blog, what's new on YouTube, plus a tried and true recipe recommendation. And I also have an online motherhood and homemaking course that I'm so excited about. It's closed for enrollment right now, but I will be reopening it in the new year. So you can join the waitlist down below for that. It's called the Present Mama Playbook, and in that course we talk about all of the healthy mental strategies and good mindsets to have in motherhood, because that is so important. It's so important to have a good perspective on the whole journey of motherhood. And then also we talk about ways to help your home run smoothly along behind the scenes. So in that course I have over 100 video lessons where I walk you through lots of tips and strategies, and I love hearing how much this course has transformed various moms' lives over the years. It's been a passion project of mine to get that course up and running. I'm so glad it is, and I'm so happy most of all to see how it has truly helped other moms. So you can join the waitlist down below for the Present Mama Playbook, so you are among the first to find out when it is open for enrollment again. But if you would like a little sampler, a little taste of what's offered in the Present Mama Playbook, then I invite you to check out the free webinar. It's linked down below in the description box. It's all about productivity tips for moms of young children, especially if you don't have outside childcare. If you're a stay-at-home mom without outside childcare, it will especially help you. But I recommend those strategies to pretty much any mom. In that webinar, I teach you my main strategies, the things I implement every single day as a mom of young children that help me to have a peaceful home that's running smoothly and help me not feel like I'm just drowning in chaos. So hopefully that free webinar will help you out as well. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.
yesterday there was sun and there